Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 4, and today we're taking a look at the 2013 Caterham Superlight R500. Now this is part of the Caterham 7 range, which has been in production since 1973, and this was introduced in 2008, and it gets its Superlight name from the fact that it has a lightweight chassis, thin aluminium body parts, carbon fibre dash, carbon fibre nose cone, carbon fibre front and rear wings, all of which results in this car weighing a mere £1,116, which is, really rather unheard of for a modern car, quite frankly, especially one that is really rather good in terms of handling, and especially one that is as fast as this. And obviously it gets its speed from its engine, which is a 2 litre inline 4 engine, which produces 263 horsepower and 177 pounds-feet of torque. And because it's a Duratec unit from Ford, it's most likely going to be reliable. It's not some, barely produced engine that's Caterham have made their own. As a result, this car has a 528 brake horsepower per tonne weight power to weight ratio. It's also got a sequential 6-speed gearbox, and because of all of this, it managed to actually beat the Bugatti Veyron around the Top Gear track, despite being only about £36,000, whereas obviously that Veyron's something like $1 million. So, true underdog story, quite frankly, with this. But obviously, it is something that's primarily made for the track. I doubt it'd be all that comfortable or usable on the open road, because obviously you've got no roof, you've got no windscreen. And I doubt the suspension is all that comfortable. But nonetheless, let's get out onto the open road and see what it can do. So that power to weight ratio is actually 7 horsepower per tonne more than the Bugatti Veyron as well, which is probably one reason why it was so quick around the Top Gear test track. Another reason is just the fact that it handles so well. Obviously with the amount of lack of weight that it actually has going for it, makes it a car that really doesn't have to lug it around or deal with any real weight in the corners, so it's just able to get on with the job of cornering, and it does that really rather well. Granted, if you drive this in real life, be careful out in the cold, because it can be a tricky so-and-so to deal with in the cold, because even the Stig had to deal with it in the cold on the Top Gear test track, and he didn't exactly get the most perfect of lap in, even if he did manage to beat the Bugatti Veyron with that lap time. But nonetheless, a cracking sports car, quite frankly, and just goes to show that you don't need a huge amount of power to be quick, as long as you've got light weightness on your side, because a heavy car spoils pretty much everything: handling, efficiency, the power you can use, acceleration, and all that lot. And as a result of this car having so much power but very little in the way of weight, it can do 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, 0 to 107 seconds, and going to a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Now obviously that top speed isn't all that great, but then again it's dealing with less than 300 horsepower, and at the end of the day, again, it's more about acceleration and handling than outright top speed. And that top speed hardly hindered it on the Top Gear test track, beating the Veyron by a fair margin. So really rather impressive. Quite frankly, I wish we had more Caterhams on the Forza franchise, because this is the only one we've ever had. I would like to see more from their range, because they do all sorts of different kinds of cars. It's not just about the high power ones. So I'd love to see more from them, especially in a Forza Motorsport game, because like I said, this is more of a track car than a road car. Sure, you can drive it on the road, but it's really well and truly at home on the track. And I'd imagine it would be a great fun car to drive on the track, in real life or in a game. Nonetheless, I just wish we had more lightweight British sports cars like this that are modern, quite frankly. But we are getting another Morgan soon in this game via the car pass, so we've got that to look forward to. But this in its own right is a brilliant car, even if it isn't all that usable every day. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.